Hi, Jackie. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm not getting anything on the app.
Hello. Hi, Robin. It's Jacq here. I'm just getting Lee into the room as well. I'm jumping on camera too now, so you'll be able to see me. There it is. Thanks for hanging out with all the new tech that we're trying through the app too. Good evening. Can you let me know? You said you can't access the link through the Glowfox app. Is that right? Let me know if you can hear me.
Sorry, my it muted me. I don't know if you muted me.
Oh, no, I didn't mute you. No, you're good. I can hear you now, but I can't see you. You're welcome to jump on the camera if you're comfortable to do that.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hi.
Well, here we are.
There
Now
she
I'll get
is.
myself sorted now that we're actually
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah. I've got Lee just having some tech um, things going on too. So I'm just trying to give her a hand to get in, but we'll try and get started as soon as we can. This is the first time the both of you have done this online. So
So
and it's the
let's
first time I've offered the link into the app as well. So we've got some teething issues, which is fine. It's all part of the process. Um, so hopefully she can jump in, and if she can't, she can catch the replay, which is always a good plan B. But you're all set up and you're good to go.
I am good to go.
Great.
I've put my light on, the
Yep.
bright light, so that you can see me, but normally I'd be like muted light.
You're
So
welcome to do a comfortable muted light. I'll still be able to see you in the shadow. You're more than welcome to do that so you can relax into a low light setting. That's totally fine.
I am I'm a bit of I hate bright lights just generally.
Yeah,
I just,
yeah.
it's
Soft
like
lighting. Yeah. That's it. Well, I'll just welcome you into the session now, and I will do my best to multitask the tech as well. But normally what we do when we get started is to just have a check-in. So I invite everyone to rate their state. So from 1 to 10, if 10 was really, really high levels of pain, anxiety, or stress, or illness or injury, 10 is like, I'm so intensely consumed by this feeling, it's not pleasant. And 1 is to 0, not experiencing it. It's like into a state of neutral. So depending on what's going on for you in your body, whether you're going to label it with pain, stress, anxiety, illness, injury, or just in general, a sense of overwhelm, what level would you be from 1 to 10 right now before we get started?
I'll I don't I can't see Lee, so I
She's
don't
not
know.
in yet. She's not in yet. I'm
Oh,
still trying to
okay.
get her in.
All
Yeah,
right.
but I'm asking you while you're here.
Yeah, sure. Probably 3.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And so as we move into your breathwork process, you may recognize that you start to feel some sensations or emotions that rise. So your number might go towards the 5 or the 7, and that's okay. And then by the end, when you shift back into your heart state, you will come back down to 3, 2, 1, 0, and just evaporate. Have you done any breathwork before? I can't remember if you said you had or not.
Not not the way I think you're talking about breath work. I look, I have done breath awareness stuff like like just meditation type
Yeah.
on my own, but I've never really done it as a regular practice. I wouldn't say but I'm just familiar with the idea of, focusing on the breath and
Great.
holding in, out, and knowing where you are in the breath and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a great place to start. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's just get straight into it because that's where the magic is. And I'll put some music on, and all you're going to do is just sit up comfortably or lay back if you need to. You can take your camera off if you prefer, but if I can see you, that means I can give you some visual cues and guide you through things that may come up. This is a gentle practice. This is not about opening Pandora's box and pulling out the darkest, scariest thing that you got in there. This is just about really coming into presence and having a high level of conscious awareness. Alrighty. And with that in mind, if you have any questions, this is a good time to ask them. Otherwise, we'll get started.
No, I think I'm good.
Yay. Okay, so ready, set, go. Close your eyes.
I shouldn't say that because every time somebody says I'm good, I always feel like saying I'll be the judge of that.
Let
Well, let me
yourself be
go
your own
back to
authority.
the
Yeah,
energy of the
yeah.
space that you want.
No, you do it to be ready for when you are. Yeah, that's fine. So when you're ready, just give yourself permission to let your eyes close gently and allow yourself to settle into this moment, into stillness, into silence. Taking a breath into your body and letting go. Connecting into the silence, meaning what's happening in the background of all the activity. Breathing into your body. That's it. There will be lots of space between my guidance to give you a chance to really connect inside. Giving yourself permission just to be here right now as you are. And this is giving you the chance to let go of the trying, to let go of the doing, the figuring things out, like trying to get into the Zoom on the new app, letting go of all of those things and surrendering to it not working the way we wanted it to. Just letting go of the efforting and the trying and the pushing. Taking another gentle breath into your body. Now, as you breathe gently, notice how your body moves with the breath. Focusing your attention on the inhale and on the exhale. Breathing in gently and deeply, noticing the breath coming in and letting it fall away. Breathing in and letting go. Miracles happen when we breathe. Miracles happen when we breathe because Lee appears out of nowhere. She's here. She's made it. I've got you on mute at the moment, so you can just drop in and join us when you're ready. We've just started to breathe gently and recognize the breath in the body. It's great to see you. Taking a breath into your body and just letting go. Letting your eyes close if they're not yet, if you're comfortable to. Taking another breath in and letting go again. Start to pay attention to the physical sensations that you can feel inside of your body. Notice if you're feeling warm or cool, heavy or light, sharp or smooth. And that's it, pressure or pulsing, swirling, tuning in to the physical sensations that you can feel right now. You've made it, you're here, landing into the present moment with your breath, connecting into the body. And just trusting that we've shown up tonight with the exact divine timing that we needed. And in some sense, the expectation of it going perfectly creates pain and struggle and suffering. And yet, if we can find acceptance for the human condition, which is full of bumps and cracks and errors, we can come back to peace very quickly. So just recognize your thoughts that you've been having around setting up for this session. Have you been critical of yourself or feeling judgmental about the situation? What have I done wrong? Oh, I must be so stupid. I can't figure this out. Is there any of that going through the mind? Just to gently acknowledge the judgments, the criticisms. And notice that that could also be a pattern in other areas of your life. When you have an expectation of being somewhere at a certain time, to have something done, to do a certain thing, and it just doesn't quite line up the way you wanted it to. Take a gentle breath into your body and let go again. The sense of rushing creates stress. And when we're in a state of stress, we become really stupid. Really stupid. We can't even think straight. We can't figure anything out. We trip over everything. We spill the drink. We burn the food. All the things go wrong when we go into rushing and stress. So instead, the invitation is to be here and now. Take a soft, gentle, accepting breath into the body and letting go. There's nothing more you need to do. Acknowledge the thoughts. Connect again with the breath. With your exhale, just see if you can relax the jaw. Let the breath fall away. Like a sigh of relief. Taking a few more breaths like that where it's connected as well. So there's no hold or pause. Breathing in gently and deeply. Keep letting go. Notice what happens on the exhale. What can you feel inside? That's it. That's it. See if you can let the breath fall away like it's a sigh of relief rather than blowing the breath away. That's it. Connecting into the breath, gently letting go. It's very subtle but significant, the difference in that exhale. Blowing the breath out is a sign of resistance and unwillingness to feel. But when you exhale, it's an open, passive, surrendering feeling. Tune into the body again. What's changed? What physical sensations are you now aware of? Pressure, tightness, buzzing, swirling, tingly feelings, energy in the body. Connect to what you feel now and just make it okay. Welcome it all in. Don't make it wrong. Release the need to figure out why it's there and justify while it's there. There's usually a story that's connected with every ache and pain in the body. There's this thing on my nose and it happened 10 years ago. And there's a whole history connected to the story. Or there's a thing on my knee and it's connected to the time I danced and hurt myself. Notice how quickly we touch to the pain and then go straight into the story, leaving the present moment and then missing out on being here and now. So the invitation here is to drop the stories and come into this moment with your breath. That's all we're doing. Breathing in, recognizing sensations in the body, and letting go. Even if you're battling in your head, recognize that. Be gentle with yourself and let go again. And listen to your body. Ask your body right now, what do I need to be more comfortable? Do you need to move a little bit? Do you need to set yourself up in a different position? I knew it. I knew it, Lee. Allow yourself to snuggle into the space that you've created for yourself. Give yourself permission to listen to yourself, nurture yourself, swaddle yourself. You are worthy of being nurtured and loved and cozy. Breathing into your body and let go again. There's a big lesson around listening to what we need and allowing ourselves to get it. It can be as simple as this moment now. You both made an adjustment to your setup. You both gave yourself permission to nurture and get more cozy. Where can you do that in your life? Where is it in your life that you're feeling like you could do with some more nurturing? And your body is talking to you and saying, come this way. Take a breath in again and let go. This restlessness, this agitation that we experience at the beginning of breathwork is so normal. Have you ever noticed asking a child to sit still? It's nearly impossible. And we're not that much different as adults. See if you can notice the agitation and the restlessness within the body. And instead of now moving to soothe the restlessness, see if you can welcome that restlessness in. So you just practiced changing something on the outside for you to feel better, which is okay, right? You're having a physical experience. But now, see if you can make space for what you feel on the inside. Taking a gentle breath into your body again and let go. When we change the way we feel on the inside, the world outside of us changes. And we change the way we feel on the inside by allowing the feelings to be there just as they are. It's actually quite easy, and yet we spend a long time making it a lot more complicated than we need to. As you begin to notice aches or pains or tension or pressure in the body, breathe into that area. Let it be there. Tune into the sensations. You may recognize an emotion that's present. Maybe some anger, frustration, sadness, fear. See if you can give yourself permission to breathe into your body and explore what emotion is present right now for you. I've got some definitions that I've learned and adopted over the years that have really helped me make friends with all the feelings, to be besties with the positive and the negative. Taking a gentle breath into your body and let go. In your chest, usually we carry joy and sadness. Joy says, I've gained something that I value. Take a breath into your body and see what you have gained that you have valued from today. See if you can feel it now. Taking another breath into your body. This could be something like time, connection, respect, opportunity, a blanket and a dressing gown. There's joy in that. Receiving something that you value, the warmth. Breathe into your body and feel that now. That's it. Now, negative emotions are not bad. It's just the direction that the energy is going. Down. Not bad, just down. Sadness is on that end of the scale. Sadness is just saying, I've lost something that I value. Take a breath into your body, feeling into your chest, and see if you can feel any tightness or pressure in your chest where you may be carrying some sadness. Breathing in and letting go. Taking your breath in, expanding up into the heart and letting it fall away. And head down into your tummy, just below the ribs. This is where fear and excitement hang out. Excitement is an emotion that we feel when we think about future imagined gain. I'm so excited. I get to go to Queensland and do the Samba competition in August. I'm so looking forward to being in the warm weather and dancing. It's a future imagined gain. You might be excited about having an opportunity that's close by as well. An appointment you've been looking forward to. Time with friends and family, feeling stronger and healthier. Looking forward to something that feels positive. Future imagined gain. Take a breath in and let go. Even positive emotions can turn into a negative state when they get overwhelming, which is why they can be quite confusing. Imagine going to a birthday or having a birthday party where you really wanted to be celebrated, and then all the focus was on you, and then it became way too intense. It turns into anxiety and overwhelm. Overstimulated from all the things and all the fuss. Notice for yourself if you've ever felt lots of joy and it tipped you into anxiety, or lots of excitement and it tipped you into anxiety. Take a breath into your body and let go. Or maybe you've had mixed emotions where you've had joy and sadness and excitement and fear all wrapped up into one. Make space for that, all of that. Take a breath in again and let go. So in the belly, you have fear right beside excitement. And fear is a funny one because we think it's about the future. We think it's about a future imagined loss. We think something bad's going to happen. Yet, we only know fear because we've experienced this thing before. So say you've burnt yourself as a little child. You've hurt yourself by getting burnt. Maybe you're on the stove or with a hot cup or something. And so every time you're near something hot, you'll have this sense of a warning on the inside, not wanting to get burnt, maybe being extra careful around hot things. Just like a child doesn't know that it hurts to fall off a side ledge walking along the beach until they do it, and then they go, ouch, yep, that hurt. Not doing that again. Maybe I'll be more careful. Take another conscious breath into your body and feel into that part of your tummy now. What have you been worrying about? What is it that's been taking up time in your mind and your body? It's creating fear inside. It can be a lot more serious than a burn and a fall, like what I've offered as an example. It could be a death of a loved one. It could be a breakup of a relationship. It could be a house move. It could be a change in any way that unsettles you. Take a breath into your body and make space for the sensations that you can feel. I give myself permission to feel and let go. That's it. Relax the jaw, relax the mouth, soften the brow, exhale. See if your breath can come up from the ribs to the highest point of your chest and your back and your head, and then let it fall gently away. Deep down in the pits of your stomach is where passion and anger hang out. Think like a volcano bubbling at the bottom. Think about all the digestive issues we have when we go into stress, how your bowel and your bladder are affected from stress, how your hunger and your appetite changes. When we suppress our anger, it creates stress in the body. When we suppress all of our emotions, it creates stress in the body. See if you can acknowledge that anger is okay. And I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about the emotion, the energy inside. Anger just says, I don't like it like this. It could be something as simple as someone leaving the towel on the ground for the 10th time and you've asked them to pick it up every other time before that. To wasting food in the fridge when you don't like waste. I don't like it like that. To my feathers falling out of my jacket because I don't want to have to get a new one. I don't like that my jacket is old. I love that I've got this jacket. We don't have to make a big problem about these things. We can make friends with all the feelings. And if you can be sensitive to the simmering, really gentle level of frustration, make friends with that. No, it's no different to the bigger feeling and sensation of really strong energy of anger. It's just bigger, louder, and still very clear. Take a breath into your body again and let go. See if you can feel into your body and recognize a time from today that you didn't like something. Maybe it was trying to get onto this call, this damn link on this new app. Far out. It was frustrating. Only slightly, or maybe a lot. There's 3 of us in the room right now. We've all had a variation of the same experience. Take a breath into your body and let go. Passion, opposite to anger, is creative tension. And I'm telling you right now, I was sitting in that when we were getting this link set up. Getting dinner on, checking messages, sending emails, hoping this link worked on the new app setup. Creative tension. Rather than anger and deflation and giving up energy, excuse my language, but fuck it, we'll just cancel it energy. Right? There's creative tension to just trust that I will get the golden nuggets, the insights, the breadcrumbs, intuition, one little step at a time. Shifting anger to creative tension is freeing rather than contracting. Where in your life can you see the opportunity to shift anger when you don't like it like this, and then shift your focus to, well, what do I want? Next time, I want this link to work with ease. Shifting, what do I want? I want the whole world to do breath work so they can feel as free as I do, even when there's a shit show going on. I want everyone to get the gifts that they have within themselves and live to their fullest. Instead of getting angry and annoyed that some people don't take care of themselves, you get angry and annoyed because they should know better, right? That's all the judgments. Creative tension. Take a breath into your body and see what's true for you. Maybe there's a loved one that you have a connection with that they're just not quite caring for themselves the way that they could. Maybe someone's going through a really tough time and it's frustrating you because you can see that they really could do better. Maybe there's something in there for yourself too. Take a breath in and let go. Instead of beating yourself up or criticizing and judging others, shift that anger, validating it first. I don't like it like this. And then bring it into creative tension. Keep breathing and letting go. Use the energy inside for something good. Every emotion is there to guide you. Joy, I gained something that I value. Loss, sadness, I've lost something that I value. Excitement, I'm so looking forward to this thing in the future that I'm gaining. Fear, I am worried about this thing coming true in the future. I'm terrorizing myself with a fantasy story. Anger, I don't like it like this. Passion, I want it to be different. Take a breath in and let go. When you allow yourself to feel fully these emotions and let them go, one breath at a time, and come back to a state in your heart. You get to reconnect with your deepest self, away from the noise of the shoulds and the shouldn'ts in your mind, criticisms and judgments. You've traveled through the emotional layers, the pain, resistance. Connecting into your heart now. Breathe into your body, up into your heart, and imagine your heart had a nose on it, nostrils on your heart. And you're breathing in and out from your heart center. Your heart is so intelligent and you can ask it for guidance. And first, to make sure you're receiving the guidance from your heart, call to mind something and someone you can be grateful for. Think of someone that you love, that loves you. They may be here or they may not be here anymore. Whoever it is, whatever it is, allow yourself to breathe into your heart and feel that now. There's no opposite to love. Expand from your heart center now, breathing into your heart. Keep letting go, relax the jaw, relax the mouth. That's it. Breathing in again and letting go. Breathing into your heart and feeling the love expand. The more you focus on love, the more you feel it. Unlike joy being that sort of sense of happiness, when you have a slice of cake at a birthday party and it's so yummy and it's celebrating and it's a positive experience, but then you have a second slice and a third slice and a fourth slice and you really overindulge and all of a sudden it's not so fun. Start to feel sick and regret. Joy is not the same as a heart-centered love, gratitude, happiness. Connecting into your heart states means you connect to a higher frequency of your state of being. This happens all on the inside. Breathing in, expanding into your heart, think about as many things you can be grateful for from today. Starting from, I'd like to suggest the most important thing is you woke up. You woke up today. You got to have another go. One of my teachers, he's in his late 70s. And he says after he hit his 60s, he starts to get up in the morning and he breathes against the mirror in the bathroom to make sure fog goes onto the mirror to make sure you're still actually here. And he plays around with that sense of gratitude of actually waking up today. Everything after that's a win. You get to have another crack. And starting with waking up, even if you've got aches and pains, challenges, things that you're facing throughout the day, see if you can find some gratitude for other moments in the day. The weather, traffic, safety, opportunity, laughter, connection, reformer Pilates, moving your body, the internet connection, breathing into your body and let go. Focusing on your heart and surrender. Breathing into gratitude in the heart, expanding and letting go. Okay, this is the time you get to play with the walkie-talkie. You have a heart-centered walkie-talkie. And you've got a clear channel because you're accessing your heart center. Now, as we know with a walkie-talkie, if you click the button to talk, you can only send your voice. You can't receive the answer. So when you speak the question, that's one part. Then you've got to let the button go. You've got to open up the channel so you can receive the answer. They both can't happen at the same time. The question is different to the answer. The problem is different to the solution. Breathe into your heart now and ask your heart with these words, what do I need to know? Let go of the button on the walkie-talkie and breathe. Receive. You may get an image, a color, a feeling, a sense, a knowing, words, an impulse. Take a breath in and let go. Don't judge it. Whatever you got, just acknowledge it with gratitude. Even if it doesn't make sense. Even if you think it's not good enough and you are waiting for some incredible wow moment. It might be subtle. Breathe in again. Focus on the heart. Your turn to ask the question again and ask, what do I need to do? Let the button go on the walkie-talkie. Surrender with the breath. Stay open to receiving an answer. Trusting the answer even if it doesn't make sense. If you didn't get anything, that's okay. You might still be practicing the question and the receiving, the asking and the receiving. You may have got two really clear answers. Just take note of those. And you can practice this any time throughout the day. Even when you lose your keys, you don't know where you put your phone. Breathe into your heart and ask your heart, where did I leave that thing? And then let go. So you'll soon stumble across them. You get an image in your mind, a flash, an impulse. You might look for something else and end up finding the thing that you're looking for along the way. This isn't just for keys and phones, people. This is for life. Ask the question, let go and receive. It's okay to ask for what you want. Take a breath in and let go with gratitude for your courage and vulnerability to trust the process of being gently guided with your breath, of shifting from the thinking mind through the physical body and back into your heart center so you can connect with who you really are. With the gifts from this session, just check in with yourself again. If you can rate your state from 1 to 10. 10 is, I'm about to explode, I can't cope in this meat suit. It's too stressful, too painful, too anxious. And 1 or 0 is, I'm feeling very neutral, non-emotional, just content, slipping into a heart state of peace and calm. Notice what you feel. What's your number? Just making note what the difference is from the start and to now, reflecting on how you feel differently. Breathing into your body and letting go. Start to notice your fingers and your toes. Noticing your arms and your legs. Maybe a stretch of the arms up over your head or a face rub. I love a face rub after a breathwork session. Doing whatever feels good for you. And when you feel ready, you start to gently blink your eyes open. And have just a short chance to connect with some words if you feel comfortable to. Keep it short and sweet. It's going to be, what was the number at the start? How did you feel for this practice? And what's your number at the end? So what are the differences in how you feel? I'm going to ask you both to jump off me. I'll see if I can prompt you. Just accept the prompt and you can join me in a conversation. Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Lee. Just waiting for Robin. Robin, I've prompted you. See if you can see the little Duvalaki.
Unmute.
It's all right. Take a breath. There she is. I was going to say, find that creative tension. Got it. All right.
Can you hear
Would you
me?
like? I can hear
Yes,
you both now. Yes.
Yeah.
Who would like to share first?
Do you want me to go first?
Sure. Thanks.
Well, okay. I thought I was going to be a 10 because of having trouble getting online.
Yeah.
But do you know how neutral I was doing that? Like, even though I knew that I'm thinking, I need to get online, I was staying really calm throughout it, but I didn't want to upset the session by not getting in. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I'm sitting on my chair and I had all these plans that I was going to be on my beautiful, comfortable bed behind me, and I'm not. I had the plans that I'd have my slippers on. I haven't. I'm guessing again I didn't. So my toes are cold because I don't have the heater on at home. But
Yeah.
I think my mind just went to neutral while I was doing that. So even when you were asking about the challenging, I'm going, I wasn't even a 10. I might have been 7 frustrated, but I think I'm still just like a 5 now. I'm more happy.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated at myself for not having, I think I didn't have Zoom downloaded properly as well.
Okay. That can
Yeah.
happen. Yeah. There's a
But
desktop, there's an app, there's
yeah.
all the
I'll
ways
be
to get
right
in there.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right now. Definitely,
Yeah.
I'll be right now. But no, I found yeah, it was good today. I think knowing that I wasn't at the start, I really had to focus my whole mind to just go, don't worry about what I can hear outside,
Yeah.
as you know. I just got back into it and I just thought, nah, it's just me. I'm shutting my eyes. I just need me time. And so I have. Yeah, it's
You
good.
went into the center of the tornado, like the eye of the storm. And that's the practice,
Yeah.
is to be as peaceful and as calm and as centered around all the chaos that's happening.
Yep.
And sometimes we get swept up into the storm and it'll spit us out or throw us somewhere we don't want to go. It's how quickly can we center again to be in a state of openness and calm, even when something's happening that I don't want to have happening.
Yeah.
It
And I
sounds
didn't
like you're
like
getting really
that.
good at that. Of course,
I didn't
validate
like
that
that.
anger.
I
Yeah.
wasn't angry. I just didn't like that.
Well, I
That
don't
was
like
good.
that comes from the brushstroke of anger, right? So you might have been like simmering rather than boiling, or
Yeah.
if
Oh,
you're looking
yeah.
at a
Yeah.
volcano, it was just like starting
Yeah.
to go. If
Yeah.
you had have missed
Yeah.
the whole session, I'm sure you would have been nearly 10 out of 10 anger,
Right.
as an example.
Yes.
So that frustration is valid, even if it's small. And that's the
Yep.
invitation, is to just really practice validating frustration. I call
Yep.
frustration like a mild little sibling to anger. Anger is a lot bigger. But yeah, well done. Well done
Thank
on
you. Yeah.
creative tension, problem solving.
Mhm.
You got there.
Cool.
You got there. And did you get any little nuggets or insights or wisdoms at the end?
I just was reminding myself to just stay calm and just, the ups and downs of the talking and everything. I'm going, hang on, I'm okay. I'm just neutral. And I wasn't getting stressed. I was just going, oh, yep, it's just my time. So, yeah, no, I can't remember the nuggets now, but they were good
That's okay.
because I'm
They may
still
come
here
to you.
smiling. Yeah.
Yeah. And the healing is in the feeling. So often when we feel something fully, it shifts. So we often don't remember all the details once it's gone. And that's okay, because it means you've shifted.
I think I was laughing when you're saying about the birthday, because I've got my niece's 50th birthday on Saturday. So I was out getting eyelashes done and getting nails done and doing stuff. And when you kept saying about the cake, I'm tasting that cake in my mouth and I go, no, I think that's why my level stayed excited.
It's amazing what the imagination can do, isn't it? You've already tried it. You don't need to go there. It's same with drinking and any indulgence, right? Anything that's of pleasure. It's one thing, sure, might be nice, but 10 of it?
You made us have 4 pieces of cake during this session. So it feels so full. How about you, Robin?
Thanks for checking in, Lee.
I have a virtual 4 pieces of cake. I'm very moderate with my cake. So I
Good visuals,
I sort of started out at about a 3. I'm tired. I live on my own. I don't have any responsibility. So, I don't have any maelstrom of stuff going on, apart from the fact that I'm about to start a dispute about my solar energy, but you don't need to know about that. But that was my background.
Still valid. That's still valid.
And there's bureaucracy and bloody, all that admin stuff that you have to do.
Oh goodness me, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I know how to just say, okay, just let that go. It's 5 o'clock. I can't ring anybody. I can't do anything. Just surrender to that. That will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not bad at that surrender sort of thing, but I don't have anybody nagging me about where's dinner or anything. So it was a great session.
Sounds like there's a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
There's a gratitude in there.
I finished up about 0 to 1, pretty neutral.
You shifted lower. Nice.
Just almost in meditating on the voice, like finding myself drifting and then coming back to the breath and every now and then. But I was blowing my breath out at the beginning.
Good awareness.
Myself like really neutral, and then I was, when you said something about blowing out is not whatever you said anyway, it was sort of a reminder to just without trying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so at the end of the day, after all the efforting has been done and you finally sit on the couch, what's the sound you usually make? That's the exhale we practice in your breathwork session rather than blowing it out, because that's pushing and resisting the experience away.
That's partly comes from like trying to do deeper breaths instead of just in and out, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So I sort of, instead of trying to do deep breaths, I just let the breath go in and out, even if it was shallow or
Right.
what. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you go with breathing down to your ribs and doing a full, even if it was gentle, how did you go taking a full expansive breath?
I have a lot of trouble getting down to there. So
Yeah, okay.
shallow breather.
Yeah.
I think traditionally I've got like blockage in the throat, and there's that whole thing about not having a voice.
Yeah.
When I get sick, I often lose my voice, and it's sort of like I'm aware that
Awareness is king. It's the beginning of it all, isn't it?
yeah.
And gentleness with your awareness too, right? Instead of being like dropping into victim, like, oh, this is what happens every time I get sick. It's like, wow, this is an opportunity because.
Yeah, I mean, I don't stress about it. I just notice it. That
Yes.
it's where how your body holds places where it's vulnerable.
Yes.
And
so with your breathing, with it being shallow, that'll be a way unconsciously, say, for example, this is where the breath goes to, and underneath that block is the emotional baggage that you haven't been able to, willing to, held into, feeling to it. So if you've been suppressing your voice and shutting down on anger, sadness, fear, anything at all, big T trauma, small T trauma, just shut it down.
The dollars I've spent on therapy hasn't worked. No.
I'm sorry to let you know, talk therapy is not enough.
But you know what I mean.
If it hasn't worked for you, and if it hasn't worked for you yet, don't give up, because there's another way. And it's through the expression, it's in the body work. So acknowledging that that's where it is, and acknowledging that when we get sick, this symptom is what you feel. I can relate to that. Our nervous system and our physical body are really connected. Our emotions and our body, they speak to each other. They all hang out together. They're besties. And so if you find that this is where you tend to be vulnerable when you get run down and get sick, and you're aware of not having a voice, and that's a pattern running in your life, these are all really big ticks on the list. Like, oh yeah, I'm aware of these patterns. But now what do I do with it? Breathwork. Process the emotional block. And that breath that you're saying you're shallow with gentleness and openness and guidance, that breath will become more full when you feel safe to feel full into the feeling. And then whatever it is that's being suppressed, it's going to crack open and you'll feel it fully, and it will shift. And then all of a sudden you'll breathe full for the first time in however long it's been. And you get to come back to that full flowing state. And that is literally one breath away every time. It's just on the edge. And we keep ourselves stuck by avoiding doing the things that will activate our unprocessed trauma. Whether it be avoiding our exercise because we feel horrible in our fitness gear, or we don't want to see ourselves in the mirror, or putting a dress on at a wedding because we don't like to see how much we've let ourselves go. This is such a common thing I hear in the studio, that there's so much body criticism and just not happy with self. So we would typically avoid going to do the thing that's good for us because it feels safer to not see it than go into it and be vulnerable and exposed. And this can be in all areas of our life. It can be with money, with relationships, with the way we work, all kinds of things. So the invitation is to maybe journal and explore, what things am I avoiding? Is it the conversation I haven't had with the person I need to have the conversation with? Is it forgiveness? Is it a certain level of connection with someone that you haven't had that you need to? Is it a bill that needs to be paid? Is it asking for more money at your job, or asking for more support from a certain group or a place? Anything at all. Just check in. What are you avoiding? And that's where the work is. So we do breath work to do the inside stuff. And then we now go out and experience life and experiment with the shifts that you've just had. And they can be subtle and significant. And of course, this session tonight is just a very gentle introduction. It's a very gentle process. We're not going, like I said at the start, we're not ripping open Pandora's box and going to the darkest, deepest, scariest piece in there. It's just one layer at a time. And you're building your confidence to know that the shallow breath is okay, and you'll get more full and more open. You begin to trust the process, feeling in the body, and then that's where magic really starts to happen. So, yeah, I appreciate you sharing your experience. So it's given me some things to talk about and offer some insights there too. So I was talking for a few minutes, Sam. I'd love to hear from both of you if there's something that you heard that was important to you.
I know that there was lots in there, but it's gone over my head now. I think because I've had such a really busy day, that just helped my whole mind just go, oh, hang on, slow down. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I was aware of my neck sore because I've been laying down for an hour getting my eyelashes done and, you know, stuff like that, and my nails done. And I'm thinking, I've been sitting so much and laying today. I'm thinking my head was going to fall off today. But I felt just so much calmness in what you said, and just saying, everything's okay. I'm allowed to smile when you tell those lovely stories. It makes me smile when I'm resting. And that's really good to be able to respond to what you're saying and not just be so much in my moment, because it helps that lightness come back when you're in that deep transition thinking, oh, everything's bad, you know, and it's not, you know. It's just the more sessions I do with you, you just learn to blocking out. I'm learning to block out, oh, look, it's okay. It's fine. It's all good.
I might even gently offer the reframe there, because blocking means resistance, which means pain and struggle. But it sounds like you're open to acknowledging it, and there's a level of acceptance that there's noise or distraction, and then you can refocus your attention on what's important to you. Does that feel true for you as well?
Yeah, I think especially when you tell me about the nose on my heart again, I love that, because you can then really zone in where your heart is more when I'm holding it and going, oh, I am actually breathing in my heart now, not just in my body. And it's like, it's really calming. It's very, very nurturing having that feeling of the nose on my heart. Let's just love it.
So breathe into the things that you can feel rather than pushing them away or blocking them. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Lee.
That's okay.
Is there anything else that you heard, Robin, that's important to you that kind of stood out as I was offering and sharing some perspectives on a shallow breath and blocking to stay stuck?
I mean, lots was meaningful, but nothing, I can't say anything jumped, if you know what I mean. Like, it was all good.
Did it feel like a full body yes? Like each thing I was offering is like, yep, that feels right. Yep, that's in alignment and that makes sense. I've experienced this. There's like a deep knowing, openness, or did you feel any resistance come up or anything that felt difficult?
No, I didn't feel resistance. So
beautiful. And even if you do, right, that's all okay as well.
Sure. I mean, I'm sort of done a little bit of that, not being judgmental about stuff. So, you know, I don't want to sound like I've got it together, because I don't.
When no one's got it together, it's one of the biggest illusions, right? There's no perfection, just progress, presence. The intention is there to drop judgment. The mind is going to judge. That's its job. It figures stuff out. It creates problems and finds solutions. And judgment is part of it, and that's okay. Well, I just want to thank you, both of you, for your patience and surrender as we finally connected in online tonight. There have been a few clients who wanted to make it but couldn't make it tonight. So I offer an invitation with your consent, if you're okay for me to share this video as a gift to our YouTube channel. Now, I do this at the end of each session, especially if it feels like it was really beneficial, because there are people out there who probably would benefit from this work who can't access this sort of thing. And I'm happy for you both to message me privately and say, yes, I'm okay, or no, I prefer not. Usually when I post on YouTube, I blur the whole screen so they can't see our faces, and it's a bit more anonymous, so your privacy is respected. But the voice will be the thing that is heard in the conversation. So just take a moment for yourselves to reflect on that. If you'd like to join me in that generosity, I'd love to include you and take this to the free space. But if you're not, I respect that, and just, let me know either way. Otherwise, thank you for joining me this evening. It's been a pleasure. And I can't wait to hear how you're all feeling in the coming days. I'll see you back in the studio really soon.
I will see you Friday. Bye. Bye, Robin. Hope to see you again. Bye.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Robin.
Bye there.
Bye-bye.